Hello everyone, Barb here. Today we are going to make this cutie patootie little handle box. It's called a mini handle box, and the die is from the Stamps of Life, and I showed that in a little haul. So this is what the die set looks like that comes. This was the packaging, and I just have it put on a magnet. It doesn't come on a magnet, and I have this stored in a plastic sleeve. But isn't that just adorable? Oh, it's so cute. And there's other little goodies that go with it. We're just going to use the box part today. We are using a sentiment off of the Thankful Autumn. This was a close to my heart stamp set from probably a year ago, 2 years ago. Anyway, we're going to use that little thankful part there. We're going to do a little masking. Have one of these dies. This is the Fancy Tags, one of my favorite die sets in all of Close to My Heart history. Just love it. And we're going to use that to make that little thankful tag. And then we are using some stamps and dies. So I've got the couple of little leaves here, and that came from this. It was Gnomes for Autumn scrapbooking. So this was from 2023 in the fall. So we're going to use this little maple leaf and this little oak leaf here, and I have those mounted on blocks already. So the first thing we need to do is build our box. The other thing I am doing is I'm going to do a little decorating. So I have two panels that are 2 1/8 by 1 1/4, and then two other panels that are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. But first we need to do a little assembly. So we need to fold all of our little fold lines, because when you run it through the embossing machine, or it embosses the lines. And I usually just get them going gently, especially because the Close to My Heart cardstock had a white core. Now, as I understand it, Stampin' Up! That took on some of the Close to My Heart product line is coming out with 12 by 12 white core cardstock for their scrapbooking line. So that's really exciting for those who love the white core cardstock, though I'm sure you can find it other places. Again, just going through, using a bone folder to crisp up those edges. And I just think this is going to be really cute at Thanksgiving for a little favor at everybody's place. I know my mom and dad always enjoy that. So I'm just putting glue on the tab. So glue tab, putting this section on top of the tab with the glue, and I'm just lining up those fold lines, eyeball lining it up. We're not going for perfection here. Now what we can do is fold this one over, add a little more glue to just to the tab part. Then we fold this, and again I'm just looking at lining those little fold lines up. And there you go, you have the beginnings of your box. So cute. Then we fold in the little sides, and these little guys will go like that. They just nestle together. Now I like to, you can see here, I'm squeezing a little glue on there. It's sort of like a little tab. I like to put a little glue just to give it some security. You could also glue the tabs on the inside. You can take a bone folder and just give a little pressure in there to get those to grab. Wipe off your boo-boos. And there we go. The bottom is built. Now we can apply our little panels. You can use whatever adhesive you like. I am just using the glue because it's out. I hope you're all having a good fall. I'm recording this in September, but I believe it will probably go up in November. So this will be a little idea for just before Thanksgiving. So at this point, that Hurricane Helene has just devastated many, many places. So I hope that by the time this airs, any of you affected by that have, been able to come back to some semblance of normalcy in your lives. Then you just push these together, so you're holding them like that, and then the little side guys just hook over that, just like that. Now we're going to decorate. First thing we want to do is we want to get our sentiment stamped on here, and we're going to do a little masking. So I'm going to just tear a Post-it note, and what I want is to mask off everything except the word thankful. To get that on there, now I have to make some noise and dig out my ink. Try to prepare, always forget something. That's my motto. So I'm gonna ink that up, remove the Post-its, and I'm bumping it as close to the little banner end as possible. And there we go. Isn't that a fun font? I think that's just lovely. And we're using the Versafine Vintage Sepia ink. We also need to stamp our little leaves. So we've got a little oak leaf. There we go. And we have a maple leaf. Just like that. Got a little glue going around. Now I'm going to glue this down. And we'll put the maple leaf down first. And then the oak leaf over the top. Now I do have this adorable little acorn. This was from Stampin' Up! From a few years ago, and I just discovered them in a drawer as I was doing some badly needed cleaning. Then I have this thread. This was from close to my heart, and it was in a kit of some sort, and it has the same kind of copper colored thread in it that matches my little acorn. I'm going to try to poke this thread through. Yay! And then I'm just going to tie a single knot, just like that. And you can trim and trim. Now on this one I used hot glue, and I think that that is a good way to go, that I don't have a hot glue ready. I should have maybe plugged that in, but well, like I said, try to prepare, forget stuff. But that's what it'll look like on there. And I think that is really cute, and it will make an adorable little treat for people at Thanksgiving. You know, dig in your stuff. I always say that. I say it over and over again, but we all have things that we buy that we love and kind of forget about them. So go through, look at your leaves, look and see if you have any of these treasures of little baubles that you've purchased, and see if you can get a little hot glue going and get them attached to some fun goodies. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, I would certainly appreciate it if you would. See you later.